Hello, I am Pauline from the Michael Mandarin restaurant. We are going to show you how to make steamed rice in an authentic way today. Very straightforward. What we need is a pan with a lid on, a stove. Now, instead of using our commercial range today, we want to show you to use it on a portable stove, so you know you can do this at home. We need a measuring jug, and also the rice is American long grain. Now, make sure that you use American long grain rice. All Chinese cooking is based on using the American long grain. And then we need just simply some tap water. So, first of all, we need to measure the rice out. Now, pay attention, this is the boring bit, but very important. We measure rice by the volume, not by weight. I would say for each guest, you'll give them 75 milliliter per person. So let's say we make rice for 2 today, so we need to measure out 150 milliliter. So rice in the measuring jug, 150 milliliter. There you go. And then simply go straight in the pan. Now, one thing I like to mention as well, if you are thinking about making egg fried rice, one thing you need to know is that we tend to make egg fried rice the next day. So it is ideal that if you're thinking about cooking steamed rice today, I would maybe make an extra portion or 2, and then so you can cool it down and actually make the egg fried rice the next day. Okay, water. Now, remember, it's basically twice the volume. So 150 milliliter of rice means 300 milliliter of tap water. Okay, straight in the pan. Now, also there is people have different methods, and they talk about whether you need to wash the rice or not. I would say personally, I don't tend to wash the rice. The reason being that we want to keep the starch. That's where you get the fluffy stickiness of the rice. The more you wash it, the more starch actually disappears, and the less fluffier it gets. Well, just make sure that the rice is under the water, so give it a quick swirl. Put the lid on. Start the fire. In a few minutes time, when this starts boiling, we'll show you what you're looking for. This is really bubbling away now. What you need to do is to turn the heat to the absolute minimum. There you go. Now, for the next 5 minutes, I would say do not open the lid. This is very important to make sure that the heat is concentrated on cooking the rice. The minute you open the lid, all the heat is evaporated, and I think it would actually affect the quality of the rice. A rice for 2 like this size, I would say take about 6 to 8 minutes, and the more rice you cook, obviously it will take longer. Now, if you're first time making this, I would suggest to get a pan that's got a glass lid, because you actually get to see what's happening, and you probably feel a bit more confident and understand why we don't open the lid. And in a few minutes time, we're going to show you what you're looking for when the rice is ready. Still see a little bit of water bubbling away there, so I reckon it needs another 2 or 3 minutes. Now, there's 2 ways you can also test if the rice is ready. One way is use the back of the fork, press it on the rice. Now, if the fork can dig in easily, that means the rice is not ready. That means there's still quite a bit of water in the pan. Another way to test is that you probably can't see it from here, but I can still see a little bit of steam coming out from the pan, so I know it's actually not ready yet. When the rice is completely dried out and ready, you won't actually see much steam. And also, when you press the fork down, the rice tends to stay where they are, and it resists the pressure and actually bounce back up. That's when you know the rice is ready. Right, another 3 minutes gone now, and I think the rice is actually ready this time. Now, if we recap from the minute the rice was bubbling to now is 11 minutes altogether. Let's have a look. Now this time, when I push the fork down, yeah, completely dried out, and it's really resisting the pressure, and it's slightly bouncing back up, and it's ready. And another way to test it, so we're just going to flake all the rice out. Yeah, very nice and fluffy. Not sticking to the pan, because it's just perfect timing. And that's it. The rice is ready to serve. To recap, we need a pan with lid, preferably a glass lid, measuring jug, American long grain rice, remember that's very important. Tap water. Also remember that we measure rice by the volume, not by weight. So I would say 75 milliliter per person and twice the volume for water. So if you're cooking rice for 2 people, 150 milliliter, we need 300 milliliter of tap water. And that's about it. Just to let you know, our next video we're going to show you how to make egg fried rice at home. One very important thing is that you can't make egg fried rice using freshly cooked rice. So what you need to do is make the rice preferably the night before and keep it in the fridge to let it cool down. So I'll see you at the next video.